souls in this room right now. 7,500 likes. Let's go ahead and snapperdoodle. Dora. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dora. Nessa, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You guys are so kind to me. Dora's throwing it down. I appreciate your support, love. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Good morning. Helen, thank you for the confetti. Thank you. Ooh, Lindsay, thank you for those glasses. Thank you. So I was on a panel late last night around midnight, but I wasn't live yesterday. I had doctor's appointments and I had to work on the News Nation bit. Thank you for your heart me. Everybody throw them heart me's. But don't forget to collect your points. Mary, I totally agree. Da 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 freaking Dora. You're amazing. Oh my God. Dora, thank you. You're being too kind to me this morning. I love you. Thank you, Beck, for the ginger man. Hey. Hi, Henry. I see you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for the lights. Let's go. Excuse me. We are all so tired and hoarse by this time. Tina, thank you, ma'am. I love you so much. Oh my goodness, 734 souls in here. Your voice said not today. Oh my. How many in here saw the News Nation show with Ashley Banfield last night? Brandy did, Mary did, Mama did, Cozy saw it. Thank you. If you didn't get to see it, I believe it's on their YouTube. News Nation. Ashley Banfield. Thank you. Oh man. So taken back by this crazy story that's real life. It's hard to believe that this has happened in real life. It's hard to process the things that Courtney has said. Knowing that her daughter is missing. Knowing what happened to her, rather, allegedly. And her own grandson, an innocent child. Free Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, let's try. Ooh, what's that, Bridget? Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Lady in Red. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on a minute. I got to get somebody blocked. Okay. Do I think she will get life? Yes. However, let's not forget the possibility that this turns into a federal case. If they can prove that she lost her life on federal land, then that is going to then qualify for the wealth penalty. Same with Brad. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your follow. pray that they can find proof, but I feel like that in the house. So I think they done something with baby. And we have to keep wondering, is that what Brad went back to the location with authorities to show them that night? I agree. Good morning. El Cousin, no, we don't know which one first, I guess, throw the first blow. Thank you for the glasses. Thank you. But we know that there is a premeditation count, right? So we know that there was some sort of planning from Courtney. She's live. No, she's not. I thought they put her under a gag order. Are you serious right now? Serious right now?
Hey friend, I have a question. So I'm going to be working on a couple of things today. I needed to know if you are available to join a call to help get the push from somebody on Becca's Law later this evening.
Mm-hmm.
They just said that we need to propose, like, basically, if we do it for children who are adopted after 18, it's going to be harder. To push that law, it needs to be within, like, say a certain amount of period. Like when a pregnant woman goes missing, they have so long to make search teams join in or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know your opinion is like, you know what I mean? It would be,
Yeah, of course.
the lady has got me in touch with somebody in Washington that could help assist us with getting that pushed. And I think that,
Okay.
because I know your beliefs on it too is about the same thing as everybody else's. Like, hey, let's get Becca's Law in place.
Can somebody tell me what Dawn's username is and I'll pull it up? And who?
Kimmy,
Energizer.
Dawn the Energizer. Yeah, that live just got shared to me. I don't know. Is she in a box?
Hey, good morning, TikTok fam. So I know.
Hey, what's up, my man? Are you Devontae?
Can somebody drop in Discord an exact username so I can find somebody? I don't know if I know either one of them's exact. I know who they are, but they're exact ats.
It's spelled Dawn DUANJUAN.100.
Dot what?
100.
DUANJUAN.100.
Yes.
I can't find it. Oh wait. There's one. There's a dot 1800. That ain't it.
That might be him. He might have changed it. Yeah.
It says he's not live.
What account are you on? And I'll share it to you.
Steph's case files, but on the computer. So
Okay. Let me share it.
Energizers.
Yeah. Let me share it to you. Let me hop down. I'll go share it to you and I'll come.
B J G L Z. Okay. All right, we got it. Dora, come back. We got it.
No, I think.
Dora, we have, if you're just tuning in, Dora, we have Miss Kimmy. She's here on the phone with Dawn. She's willing to answer questions as long as people are willing to be respectful. If she does start to feel uncomfortable, guys, we are going to cut it and she will not be required to answer anything else.
Beach girl said it's not your fault.
She, no. But to answer the question, no, this does not violate any of any of her bond conditions. Her bond conditions that are the only ones that matter in regard to the case is she has no contact orders with Rich, Brad, and Courtney.
I keep saying someone's trying to come up. I don't know who it is.
No
We got
contact order.
Steph and we got Dora, so it could have been one of them. Oh, it was Gemini.
No, she's not at my house.
So he's on the phone with her right now.
She can't have contact with Rich for other reasons. Not to do
Guys,
this.
please stop saying that she's living with Dawn. If I see that comment again, whoever it is getting muted.
No, she's not living with me.
And she can confirm that if she would like.
Yeah, she's not living with me.
Why would I be living with you?
Well, people are asking.
Like I just said, why would I?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look what I found.
Yeah, I said she has my phone in her hands. That doesn't mean she's living with me.
Is he a family friend? Remind me who Don was. I think he was somebody that just knew him.
I do gotta just trying to lighten the mood here a little bit, Kimmy. What are your thoughts about Courtney thinking that she could come and lie her way out of it and ask for house arrest?
Oh, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, because I don't think they do that for, felony murder cases.
No, they do not.
Randomly?
She's got his phone in her hand, Steph.
Yeah. He's 41.
They're asking Kimmy, do you feel safe now?
I do to a point.
Vanessa, no. Kimmy, she can answer. Kimmy, are you on a gag order not to be able to talk?
I am not on a gag order. I was just advised to stay off social media.
Well, that means stay off.
People are asking, do you think anyone else is involved other than Brad and Courtney? Allegedly, for TikTok purposes.
No.
Hi, Needy. See if she pops up.
Well, my opinion is there's got to be something more because.
Hi, Brandy. Do you know you're in a box?
Hey, should I go in there, Steph, and just like
One thing.
catch fire?
Go ahead.
Should I go in there and just catch fire?
Yeah, we need somebody to get a dance going on the floor.
Yeah.
Everybody's just standing around looking at each other right now.
I'll be back.
Okay.
People ask you just for your best interest, and I'm only saying that because I do not want you to put yourself in any positions, and I do not feel like people coming up and asking you questions, they're not doing this for you, girl. They are not. This is for their own benefit, and I plead with you to not answer people's questions. Because if they said it is in your best interest to stay off, then that means it is in your best interest to stay off. And everybody in the chat is agreeing with me. We want you to have a fair trial. We want you to be able to be safe. And this is not the place. And everyone in the chat is begging you, please, please,
I think
please
it's Salt
stay off
Life.
of live. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I did talk to you in the beginning on lives, before I got sick. So I do, I just want you
The boxes don't light up, so I
to
can't
not
tell.
jeopardize yourself.
Brandy,
Okay.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. We
Oh,
have a
that's
whole bunch of people that
Brandy.
are trying to get up. So if there's not
That's
anything else
Brandy,
to
our
add, I
friend
am going to have to
Brandy.
drop you down.
That's fine, but I
All right.
believe you are doing Kimmy a disservice by doing this.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
Chef would like to come up. Chef, please remember to be respectful. Good morning, Chef. You know you're in a box, sir?
So, Don,
Yes, sir.
what is your fucking motive here, buddy? What is your motive?
I
I don't
agree. If
have
she's been
What the
advised to
fuck?
stay
Hold on,
off,
Salt.
she
One
needs to
second.
stay
Salt,
off.
1 second. Salt, 1 second. What is your fucking motive right now, buddy?
I don't have a motive.
So why the fuck are you allowing this to happen?
Allowing what to happen?
Who's
I-
on the other line of your fucking phone?
I'm gonna have to start beeping
Um,
so we don't get flagged.
nobody's on the other line of my phone.
Who's the voice in the background, Don?
I mean, you guys know who it is.
So why do you feel this is necessary, and how do you feel this is gonna help the situation, Don?
She's not doing anything wrong.
You are a fucking idiot. You know what a fucking idiot is? And I dare you to drop me, Energizer. You are a fucking idiot.
What
You're
did
a
I do?
I want to say I have believed in Kimmy's innocence being involved in the unaliving of her sister and the baby. But I think being on the
Dropped
internet,
him.
especially TikTok right now, is not a good idea. And if they advise that, then I think you need to adhere to that, Kimmy. You can talk and tell your story.
I
when
thought
it's
he was
all
just going
said
to
and
ask some
done.
Well,
questions.
and that's what her intentions are.
I didn't know he was
I
going to
feel
throw
like you're
down.
pushing this, Don. I don't feel like this is what she wants to do because she said she was advised not to be on social media. So why are you encouraging it?
She wasn't okay. They recommended
Okay,
because they see, but I can't control her.
you're the one. You're the one providing the platform for it.
Guys, I'm going to bring True Crime Nicole up real quick. We're going to let her have a chance
Oh,
to speak,
Lord.
please.
Here we
Guys,
go.
this was not my planned morning, guys. It's Friday. I literally came on at 7 o'clock. My daughter's still asleep. That's why I'm on. So I want to throw that out first and foremost.
She just
Nicole,
wanted
you're up.
people to know that I didn't bail her out and I didn't buy her a phone. She just wanted to clear that up with you guys. But,
Who's dying?
you know, all these rumors that go around, like, it gets old. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, it's yeah.
God, it's not even noon yet. We're not going to
Hey
make it through
Dawn,
this
how are
day.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really not okay, but do you mind if I talk to Kimmy real quick? And I hate that I have to do this even on a
Hey,
live
Nicole,
platform.
may I please first and foremost
She
throw
has
out
her
that,
number.
like I said before he started speaking,
She don't
you
have
guys
to
can
talk
tell
to
by
her
the
on a live.
live,
She has
this
her
was
phone
not
number.
titled for Rebecca.
No, I'm not upset with you,
I see
Energizer.
I see a
Okay?
lot of people hating on me, and I feel like Chef's mad at me. But guys, this was, you know what I mean. But Chef, as long as you're willing to stay cool and calm, I will bring you back up.
No.
Kimberly, can you hear me?
Okay, first and foremost,
Hold on, Chef. Can I
Energizer.
please talk to Kimberly?
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Kimberly, can you hear me?
She can hear you.
Can
She
she
can hear you
speak?
better if you text her on her phone.
She's choosing not to.
So you're gonna speak for her like you're her father.
No, she just turned around and said,
Why
I'm not
won't she
going to.
speak to me now? Because she knows that I've messaged her for the past 2 days to leave you the fuck alone. Dawn, do you see what you're doing to her right now? I have told her since she got out to stay off the internet for her safety. She is not okay right now. She's grieving. She's not mentally well. She needs to stay off and take care of herself. She told me yesterday she's going to be with family. I told her to take care of herself and go grieve with her own family. If she needs anything, let me know. I've asked her every single day if she needed food. I sent her food the other day. Now I'm sitting here in the morning getting all these messages that you were on live with her. You sit here and say that you have her best interest. And I spoke to you. The first time I spoke to you, I said, if you don't have her best interest, leave her the fuck alone. And now Just a couple of days after she gets out, you're sitting on a live platform. She has an open case, Dawn, an open one. Get her off the internet. This is not okay. This is not at all okay. And to be clear, y'all don't know each other, and I don't even know why the fuck we're together. But it's none of my business. All I care about is Kimmy off the fucking internet. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I've been nothing but here for Kimmy every fucking day. If she needed anything, I'm here, and she knows that. She fucking knows that. And for you to sit here every goddamn day and be on the internet about Kimmy, messaging me, blowing me up about Kimmy because she hasn't read your message or sent you a reply or did this or do that, is disgusting. Be a fucking grown-ass man somewhere else, not with a 20-year-old. Like, I'm fed up. I'm fed the fuck because I've done my best to sit here and help Kimmy and be here for her. And I don't know why
I'm trying to catch it in time.
41-year-old man thinks that he's entitled because it's disgusting. I don't get it. And that's all I got to say.
Hey, if I might interrupt, Nicole, guys, real quick. I just seen Jax come through. She gets priority over anyone. She was actually out there. So, Jax, if you would like a box, you can come up. Shout out. Steph, you're up next, sir.
I don't even know what to say right now.
I agree. You know, she's saying she needs to be on social media.
May I speak?
I don't know what she's doing. They need to hang up.
Don, you and I have spoken, and I've given you a lot of time to explain yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. She is currently staying with you. Is that what people are telling me?
No.
So how are you guys together right now, Don?
Well, I mean, we're not staying together. No, she's not living with me. I didn't bail her out. I didn't buy her a phone, and yeah, so that's all.
But you made it a point that you had to clear some debt in order to be able to be around her. Is that true?
Clear debt? What do you mean clear debt? If you can explain, I don't know what that means.
Dude, Kimmy, it's Chef. How you doing, Kimmy? Can you speak to me, Kimmy? You know I've always looked out for your best interest at one point, correct?
I've watched every single person bash me out while I was in jail. I am not really thrilled with anybody.
Except me, Kimberly.
No, hold on, Nicole. Please, you had your chance. Please. Kimmy, was it a bash or was it try to make you understand the severity of what's going? See what I mean, man? Like,
she's gone, Chef.
That's wild.
I don't care.
Okay, so let me.
They hung up.
Don has been a problem.
Let me just throw this recap out there real quick before we go much further. I came on. You guys can check my profile. I said I haven't been able to go live in about a week because I've been so invested in this case. So I'm gonna go live this morning at 7:00. It was 7:30 because I have a kid I had to take care of. Right. I got on. I titled it. You know, that we were gonna get on. Let's chill. Let's just talk.
I think this
let's
is
have, a good
Kate.
time.
Who's talking?
No one came in. I started sharing out. Dawn was the very first person up in my live.
Oh,
first
Energizer.
person.
okay, so Energizer, the fact that you're the host, how do you feel about Don?
Well, that's what I'm getting to. Let me finish? So he was the first one in there. I didn't even know Kimmy was there to begin with. We started talking. I started asking him questions and stuff, about how he felt. And then instantly someone in the comments had said something about, Kimmy being bailed out. And he's like, oh, well, there's only 40 people here right now, Energizer, which is why I felt he did. Because I told him I was going to be inviting Jax, Kalak, Chef, like the group I've been hanging around. I was going to invite you guys all in. He's like, oh, there's only 40 people in here, so I can play it. I can send the live recording. I can snip it and send it to you guys if someone shows me how to find it. He played, and it says, Kimmy's voice, my boss bailed me out. And then, next thing you know, he says, oh, she's right here. She's using my phone.
So he didn't know.
I just, personally,
but then he could have dropped them, though. I don't know.
You need to use his phone, Energizer. She has a phone. She got a phone yesterday.
Listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm only going to say
I can verify what Energizer just said.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm only gonna say this once. We're all getting fucking played by this Kimmy, okay? Let me tell you something. Some people gotta
Perhaps.
figure it out on their own, just like we had to figure our lives out on their own when we were fucking at the bottom of the fucking barrel and trying to get ourselves out. We can collectively try to do whatever the fuck we want, but I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this is out of control. This is out of fucking control. She ain't no fucking victim of anything. She's making herself a fucking suspect, all right? Y'all want to be sorry for her? Be sorry for her. But at the end of the fucking day, she knows damn well what she's doing, and she knows damn well the attention she's getting from it. We can focus our energy on people that really want our fucking help.
Thank you, Terry.
I'm sorry, but I just got a question, and maybe someone in the panel. But why am I being attacked? Like literally, people are attacking me now in the comments.
I'm not here to attack you. I don't know you, Energizer. I was just here for Dawn and Kimberly. That's it.
Energizer, if you can't handle the
I can
get out of the kitchen. This is TikTok, bro. People are gonna talk negative you. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, brother. Let them fucking hate. When they hate, you gain 50 more followers. I promise you. But I'm gonna tell you right now. She's really working herself to the fucking right back where she just was about 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hope to God if she fucking wants to play this game, she goes right back where she belongs. Because now I'm getting sick and tired of this. Sick and fucking of this. She wants this fucking heat. Wants this.
This is so crazy.
Holy cow.
Just like the matter of Dawn being somebody that absolutely didn't know this girl that's 20 years his junior, and he sat up here and was like, I'm just doing it for information. I'm just doing it for information. Regardless that I think this bitch is so fucking involved, it's disgusting. I also think that Mr. Don fucking may have an obsession, because the way that he has been on Kimmy like white on rice since the beginning and saying that it was just for information, she's not safe with him either. He's doing exactly what everybody else that she just tried to talk shit on is doing. Like, she's only in his bed right now for clout, because that's where I assume she is, because his verbiage was she turned over. She's not going to speak when he referenced Nicole. The exact verbiage was she turned over. And so is she in your fucking bed, Dawn? Like,
and Kayla, if I might elaborate off that, like, what? I don't know if anyone. Okay, first off, the two people are Stan. I want to give you as soon as I'm done speaking, I want to give you a chance to speak because you were also here. But guys, from the beginning, like, I don't know if it struck you odd, but he was all willing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stan. He was all willing to talk and have Kimmy talking. As soon as True Crime Nicole, Jax, Kalak, and Chef came up in a box, and then it got silent. Am I correct, Stan?
Yeah, me, Energizer, and Don.
Yeah,
we were joking around there for a minute. And then the next thing I knew, this little recording came up, just like Energizer said. And it said my boss bailed me out. And from there, it was hell and water.
Her boss
I was here.
bailed her
I heard
out?
everything. It was all a surprise. It was.
You guys gotta understand, Don got to the party late. A lot of us been on this party.
Late.
Some of us before others. I came on a little after some other creators and this and that. But the problem is, Kimmy knows what we know about her.
I'm not going to stay on here, and I don't want to interrupt anybody, but I've been watching this from the beginning. I pay attention. I'm part of all of the communities. I love all you guys. But this right here, this part of this case has been completely fucked every inch. That guy, Don, just wants to be a piece, a part, a clout. I don't know what his deal is. He's obsessed with Kimmy. But bringing Kimmy on any platform right now is beyond fucking irresponsible when there's an ongoing investigation.
A carbon copy of Paige. Like, I've been on this man's ass.
Thank you.
And like, I told him the first day I encountered him and his funky shit that I very much believe that he's doing exactly what we've seen with Paige, exactly what we've seen. And I don't know what's up with all these sick motherfuckers wanting to be so in proximity and attached to PDFs. I've never seen somebody.
It's disgusting.
A map, a minor attracted person.
That's not what they are. I don't normalize that shit.
No.
PDFs, period. Like,
Oh yeah,
Does
absolutely. I'm just saying, it's just even though we know that Kimmy ain't a minor, it's still absolutely disgusting and weird to me that like, because he's absolutely said it 1,000 times. If I'm not wrong, Kaylock's right. She's 20, I'm 40. There's no way that would ever happen.
Why would he bring her on here?
He also claimed to have a child and a wife. So where are they when he's sitting there with Kimmy?
Yeah. Did they agree for her to come in? That's my question.
I don't know. All I gotta say is I'm shook right now. I'm really shook right now because every single day since Kimmy's been out and while she was in jail, I have talked to her and told her to stay the fuck away from him. And yesterday I told her again to stay away from him because it's concerning. And she's like, okay, all right, I understand. Doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't give a actual. Every single day since Kimmy has been out, Kimmy has not been home. And I have the proof of that. I've sent Kimmy food, DoorDash. Kimmy has not been home.
Someone just brought something up in the comments. I want to bring it because I know Chef is real tech savvy. Did anyone else catch that he jumped out real quick when someone mentioned a warrant?
Did they? I didn't hear
thing
that part.
I'll tell you right now, he does not have no outstanding warrants. He sent me his receipt. He doesn't. He's all up to date. He has no outstanding warrants.
Oh.
Is he related to any of these people in the whole ordeal?
somebody that got caught wind of the story and got close to Kimmy just for the story and is now allegedly possibly laying in bed. Like, he didn't know her before this. He didn't just allegedly, right, from his voice.
Is he from that area? And he's got to know.
I don't know anything about him. He just come out of the blue. Just
You guys can drop me. My father-in-law just showed up. I just had to say something. I'm boiling behind the scenes with this motherfucker because, Chef, you are right. We called it from the beginning. He's a shady shit, and he's not out for the right reasons.
I mean, if this is his way of helping her, I need more explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just want to say before I drop you, thank you so much, Carmen, for coming in, sharing your thoughts and your opinions. Guys, as I drop, I just wanted to say, guys, everything that is said and talked about is IMO in our opinion. We do have reason to believe, and I have strong reason to believe, absolutely, Chef, that he is a slimy person. And, you know, he wanted to jump out, and before I even was in Jack's live and me and Jax got talking about the whole misdemeanor thing last night, I told Jax he was the first person that even entertained that thought that, oh, she was only going to get nailed with the misdemeanor.
I'm just confused as to why you entertained this on your platform, Energizer. Like, why would you think that that's an okay idea? Why wouldn't you just shut it down from the beginning? Like, no, this is not okay.
That's K-Snaps talking.
Also confirm, like, when I first went live, Dawn wasn't even in here. I didn't know Kimmy was in here, nothing. He came in, simply said, because Stan came in right behind him, ready for work. He wasn't going to be on too long. And then we're like, okay. And then I said, well, do I need to drop you? And he's seen a comment, and then he's like, oh, well, let me play this because you only have 40 people. And then he played that. And then me and Stan are sitting there on mute. And next thing we know, he's like, oh, she's here using my phone. And even my voice, I was blown away.
Right, but she's asking, why wouldn't you go ahead and shut it down?
And I came at the tail end of this, so I don't know. But the last came when I heard you talking, because you shared the live with me, it was, Kimmy's going to answer questions. I'm going to let people up. Like, why didn't you stop it in its tracks? Like, if you care about Kimmy, like, I don't understand. Like, that's not okay. Like, I just wish you wouldn't have entertained it in the first place.
Well, 100%, I understand where you're coming from, K-Snaps. I know there was a lot of people, you know, probably yourself included, and we know from True Crime Nicole, she said that she's been trying multiple days to get a hold of her since she's been out now, and The only reason I didn't shut it down, now I'm going to be 100% honest, is because my thought process is, like we heard with Courtney, she was more than willing to jump in the live and start talking. So if he had her, there with her and she was starting to spew information, why not keep it going? Because we all
Because
still
there's an
want the same thing.
investigation and it can impede that investigation, Energizer. That's why. It's an open investigation.
That's my point. She has an open case. And her mother or freaking Courtney and Brad are a part of an open case. Everybody's
You
a
know what
part
I
of an
got from
open
this, ladies
case.
and gentlemen? You know what I got from this? Birds of a feather flock together. I just got PTSD of, they told me to stay off social media, but it's my choice.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You ain't gonna have a choice pretty soon if you keep up, little Kimberly, because you're gonna go back in the big house,
They can
Kimberly.
revoke her bail, can't they?
Bye-bye, guys. I'm out of here. I'm fucking fired up right now.
I'm just gonna make this really clear to everybody. Kimberly doesn't have any bond conditions. So as much as people are saying the court said to stay off social media, they didn't. They just told her she can't talk to Courtney, Brad, and Rich. But at the same time, she doesn't need to get the fuck on social media. And I've told her since she got out, when she called me off of Jacob's phone, do not go on social media. And last night I got a message saying she's around social media, and everybody that she's been around has been attached to social media. And it was just a matter of time. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't know it was going to happen like this with somebody. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't know it was going to happen like this with somebody.
Like I said, this was not my plan, guys. And you know what I mean? And like I said from the beginning, yes, I fully understand this is a still active, very much active investigation. I fully believe that Kimmy knows more than what she's leading on. It's just, it blew me away. And, I left Don in there because he kept digging himself a bigger hole with everything he said. Oh, she turned away from me. Like, it was all like very giving, if that makes sense.
The issue is just like Courtney, as long as Kimmy's getting any recognition or any attention, she's gonna keep coming around. And like, I know that like essentially it happened
129.
super left field, but this situation kind of starts with us as far as
I'm just going to check in with you guys for just a second. We have 129,000 likes. We have 1.5 thousand souls in this room right now. Thank you. Thank you for that. Today's live goal is 10 of these fest cheers. We have 3 of the 10. If you would like to throw one, it goes to support the platform and what we do here. If you're wondering what in the hay bale is going on, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We are listening to a live where Kimmy was just in on Energizer's platform. Even though she doesn't have the rule to stay off social media, she was advised to stay off social media. And it doesn't seem like that is happening. So that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're listening to. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you. Hey, Robert. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that look the Christmas tree, Heather. Oh, it's a secret tree. That's so special. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Loving Life says, I have a feeling Kimmy is just as cold-hearted and as evil as Courtney to get what she wants. That's Loving's opinion. She needs to not. See, that's why I asked her. If y'all remember, I asked Kimmy in that interview, have you ever been on social media in TikTok in this way before? She said no. So if you didn't before and you are now when you shouldn't have, why can't it be just as easy to go back to before where you didn't even get on TikTok or had anything to do with it?
but I could definitely understand that you thought you were only on a panel with Don Juan. But like at the same time, for me personally, fuck that guy, right? But you know what I mean? Like it to me, like you didn't know that that voice was gonna come from that box. But once you heard the voice is kind of where that more
Right. And once she came up and like, it should have never been like, we're going to ask Kimmy questions. Like that should have been shut down right from the jump. Right from the jump.
Or if I may say, I think if I had questions and I didn't, for future references, because this has never happened to me before. I think this is the most people I've even had in here. That, if I, instead of being like, hey, we're going to ask Kimmy questions, be like, hey, I think I'm going to try to get someone that has a little bit more experience on this in here and ask them if it's appropriate to ask her questions.
No, he should have. He
Yes,
just should have just said, "Not on my
you made a
platform." Hit the
mistake, but
disconnect
you
button.
did get the right people in when she was in a box.
All I know is that she would never be on my platform, and I'm not saying anything bad about you, Energizer, and I think it just spiraled out of your control. But it is no good for anybody to have her on anybody's platform, let alone now Donald. So, I guess.
So essentially, he's a stranger.
I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Good morning, Angela. Do you know you're in a box?
I don't want to make this
Angela,
because people keep saying this. I did not pay Kimmy's bond. I did not pay for Kimmy to get out.
we heard it firsthand out of her own mouth. Her boss paid
that
it.
Box is on the other live, not here.
And I just say one thing. You dropped me like hot potato with all respect, Energizer. I know you don't know me, but I advocate for those who don't have a voice. I was very silent for the past couple weeks because I had laryngitis and didn't have a voice. And I'm just confused to why you dropped me so fast when I was pleading with Kimmy and everyone not to answer questions. Why did you drop me and not Don Juan?
Well, he was still being interrogated by the people that were trying to figure out why she was up here. And I, like I said before I dropped you, there was, other people that were trying to get up in a box as well.
I agree, but you haven't dropped anybody else since me. And I was the first person up here asking questions and saying, please do not say a word. Please do not say a word. Please, they do not need to be on panel. This is not right. This is not right. Just because I'm not a large creator is why you dropped me. And that is inappropriate. Because for me, I don't know you, but like you don't know me either. I love you a lot of advocacy.
Than me right now, and I'm up here, so we can't blame him that it's big creators.
Okay, but why would he not drop Don Juan, but he dropped me, but hasn't dropped anybody else?
That's the bigger question. Why were the questions more important than Kimmy's priority? And that's not having her up here.
Oh, listen at the silence. You could hear a pin
And I
drop.
heard Brandy pleading, please don't let Kimmy talk. It should have been shut down right from the get-go.
And I honestly felt like I was dropped because I was the only one up in boxes at the time pleading. This is a serious matter for her. This is, and I'm not saying I believe Kimmy. I'm not saying I believe anybody, but we don't put people in our boxes that just like it's. And I know you may not know, and I give grace and Energizer. But I'm just saying, as a community, we have to be more responsible. Oh, it's not about me for those in the comments. You're right. It's about a case that we should not, as creators, be allowing people in the boxes.
Especially after they just get bailed out of jail. And like, this is so serious. And I'm not trying to be like a broken record here when I say this, Energizer.
They're asking, why are they on him when other creators have done it? We done it not knowing what happened. We were interviewing them in order to try to find their daughter and sister, okay? They were not suspects at the time. They had not been arrested or charged with anything at the time. So that's the difference. Now at this point that it's an open investigation and they've been charged, she should not be on any platform and we should not entertain that at this point in juncture in the case.
Would have allowed it, like she would have been on here. Like she would have been.
She's trying to book her completely agree. I completely agree with you, Jax. I just think that she's 21. She's very naive. Like we don't need to be like like spreading it. Like this doesn't need to be like we should be adults, and at 41, especially Don, like this is not a good idea, Kimmy. I'm not going to let you use my platform for this.
Absolutely, 100% agree.
They were just trying to run a 60-minute episode over here. That was it. Just a little Nancy Grace.
I'm out, y'all, but y'all
Justin's
have a
on
good
the
day.
panel now. Oh, never mind. He just left. And somebody else
And I'm
just
out
left.
too.
Well,
Since I
go
got
ahead.
fast. Everybody have a great day. But let's, as a community, let's be responsible. That's all I'm going to say. Much love to everybody.
Brandy's dropping.
Thank you, Brandy. And I do want to say, K-Snaps, I don't know if you're still listening. I understand, Jax, K-Snaps, everyone. I understand how everyone feels. That, yes, it was, inappropriate, not worthy, whatever the words we want to use. I understand, yes, I should have shut that down as soon as, I heard her voice. And I do apologize, but like I said, I've never been in this situation before.
I'm giving you grace. I hope this is a learning experience. I just don't want. I have been a.
From what I understand, just an interest in the story. He's been in here a couple of times. I think he's been on my panel a couple of times. But other than that, unconnected, other than just being interested in the case.
And
Hey.
No, I'm not, but I will be.
I absolutely do not believe she should be on this app talking about anything
Dora's
because
up.
this is still active and very much open. And the fact that he's got her there trying to come on the app for questions and interrogation, that was already done. That's what got her landed there, right? I do not think she needs to be on the app saying anything about nothing until every bit of this is over. It's not going to help her case. It's not going to pursue her involvement. It's not going to disprove her involvement. It's not going to do any of that.
True.
Well, and I
That
want to
should
say,
be done within the court at her hearing.
I want to
That's
say,
left up to her attorney.
coming out of my own words. So if anyone does want to clip this, Kimmy, if you're listening to this from the background on the FU page, however you might be listening to this, or even Dawn, you're still listening. I just want to say, Dawn, first and foremost, yeah, everyone is right. You're dumb as fuck for allowing that, knowing the circumstances
I didn't see that
of
one
the
coming.
investigation. And, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but Dawn, you said, oh, talking to her, it really sent me, my emotions were in a whirlwind. Like, I didn't know how to feel. So,
Because he's emotionally involved. It's like everybody wanted to have a relationship with Gypsy Rose after her commitment too. The thing about it is like you have to understand, like this guy is new to this shit. He's coming in talking to Kimmy for quote unquote information, but then you've got her over here wanting to get her on the platform to talk about her story, what's going on.
And I want to say, as far as Kimmy goes, Kimmy, stay off this app. This is an active investigation. No, I should not have allowed you up in the panel and dropped you as soon as I knew it was you. This all will probably get listened to by investigators. I don't care because I don't have anything to hide. But what I will say,
Send me
Kimmy,
a message.
is there's a lot of things that have been already leaked since you've been out that are damning, and I pray, if freedom is truly what you're after, stay off this app and don't say another word. Dora, go ahead.
I mean, if she really feels that, if she really wants to disprove her innocence, speaking on TikTok isn't going to do that for her because we know how that landed us in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
I don't think that it's ideal that she comes on here with anybody. I don't give a damn who it is and speaks about nothing because obviously it's still active and very open. She should not be talking about it. That was all put out. They were arrested. They were let go. You got Brad and Courtney in court. in jail currently, I don't think it's an idea. It's only going to incriminate her even more in the long run if she knows what's best for her. This guy is brand new to this shit. He doesn't know. He's just talking to Kimmy because he's got his emotions tied into it. And he thinks it's exactly like Ryan Anderson. I'll be honest.
Thank you, Miss Bella.
And having her to come on here and think, oh, I'm going to have her over here hanging out. And I want her to answer questions about her jail visit or whatever the hell is going on. And it's not going to be beneficial to her at all. It's only going to incriminate her 10-time fold. It's only going to incriminate her even more and put her back in a situation that she doesn't need to be in, if she is truly innocent. So for the guy, Dawn, you are fucking wild, insanity for even bringing her on here to say, oh, let's just chit chat on TikTok and talk about her jail visit.
Ready to throw down.
The hell? Are you okay? For
And
real?
correct me if I'm wrong, but was Dora or someone's talking about, well, when she gets out, she's going to go be with Matt, her boyfriend. The fuck?
Well, hell, she's fucking chasing parties and D all over TikTok.
This is wild.
Damn, if I was you, I wouldn't be saying shit. Oh, no shit. I ain't talking about shit. I ain't about it.
Oh, snapperdoodle.
And why would she want to incriminate her? Why would she want to incriminate herself even more? Why would she even want to incriminate the people that are being held responsible for her sister's unaliving?
Right, like she's been read her Miranda rights at this point, and anything she say can and will be held against her.
Is there someone that is willing to volunteer to drop? Piper is in the queue and she's requesting up.
Yeah, I'm going to drop
no,
it. I'm just going to say, literally, you need to reevaluate yourself, Dawn, or whoever the fuck, because this is insanity. Keep her off this app. Keep her off. She has court upcoming, and again, anything she says will be used against her.
Absolutely, and I think that it is smart for you to just not entertain, him or her at this point, in my opinion.
Good morning, Piper.
Good morning. Sorry I had muted myself because my dog's yelling at me here. I told y'all he was out to dinner with her. Y'all didn't believe me.
Well, she's...
In Energizer's defense, I think anybody that was I was in the chat, and I think Energizer, Stan, and Don were in the box.
I'm finding buttons.
It started off as a recording. Then I think we thought she was on the phone or something. Next thing you know, Kimmy is talking.
So does anybody find it odd that how old is Don?
40
That's
something.
what I was getting ready to say.
And how old is Kimmy?
22 or 21.
Okay. About a bunch of RSOs and then pop in on it. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
And
if you are just joining, we are listening to another live. We can continue to listen or not, or we can discuss. Totally up to you guys. But what had happened was Energizer was having a panel, and Kimmy jumped up on panel. Well, not her, but Dawn did, and she's in the background. And so now everyone is in an uproar, wondering why Kimmy's at Dawn's house and wondering why she would come on social media despite warnings to stay off of social media. Not orders to stay off of it, just warnings to stay away from it. Keep listening.
Father.
Yeah.
And I think she probably looked at him as a father figure, but then he's taking it into this disgusting
level,
twisted level. And it makes me so sick because I have adult children. And it'd be like, that'd be me going to be with one of my kids' friends. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Like, it just, he is to me, or so, however, I don't know how we could say it on here. It's just,
he's also mentioned that he doesn't even live in Boone. He lives, what was it, Jack's, like 45 minutes or an hour something away?
Send a message, Angela.
And she's in his bed.
And I had tried to get him to understand as well the age difference But then I also asked him what his expectations were when she was released. When and if she was released, is he going to be her partner? But he didn't have an answer for that. He was like, "No, I'm 41." Well, clearly, you had
I
to
heard
have a
that a few
plan
times.
Why is he
when you
so
started
involved?
talking to her because you knew at some point she may be released. So were you just going to drop her like a bad habit at that point?
Yeah.
Clearly, obviously not.
I mean, clearly she has daddy issues and things going on in her life,
Yeah.
and he took advantage of that. And it's
She's
just
gullible. She is
very.
naive. She's mentally ill. There's so much going on there that that girl is going to be taken advantage of by anybody who comes into her life if they don't have good intentions.
Right.
We just reached 200,000 likes, so I wanted to thank y'all for that. I've got my buttons mixed up. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm on the wrong panel. Hold on a minute. There we go. Wrong panel. I think I just turned on the megaphone. Excuse me. So anyway, I wanted to thank y'all for that. We have 1,400 souls in this room. If you are in this room right now, give me a follow. That's totally free to do. I know I am, Sam. We are listening to people talk to Energizer about the horrible decision he made. And we're talking about the fact that Kimmy would even entertain. So to her, it's not social media because she's in the background of a phone, but really it is. Do you think that that was explained to her in that way, that it would be okay to talk because it's not the same thing? Or do you think she just doesn't understand how it works? Today's live goal is 10 happy Fridays because I know you are glad it's happy and it's a Friday. If you can throw one, it goes to support the platform and what we do here. But if you can't, that's okay because tapping is clapping and that's free and so is the follow. Let's keep listening.
Everybody's talking shit about me. Well, why are you sitting there in somebody's house that was literally supposedly using you for information? So
Well, she's, Don said it himself, and it's on Officer Doofy's or TikTok if you guys want to go find it, of Don admitting that on that jailhouse call, Kimmy said, "Well, what do people on TikTok think about me? What does True Crime Nicole think about me?" Like, get the fuck out of here. That'd be the last thing on my mind if I was sitting in jail on those fucking charges.
It would be too. That
And
would
see,
be the
that's what I
last
thought
thing on
Amy
my
was
mind.
really strange. I kind of just had an off feeling about him anyways, but
And I think that's very oddly to me that you would be concerned about someone you don't even know and you're sitting in jail. That was a very odd comment to me.
so like
Leave you cliffhangers.
yeah, I knew that when he wouldn't tell us anything of what was going on, I knew right then and there that it was more than that and that he put $50 on her books or whatever. Like, I totally knew right then and there. Like, I met him at the courthouse and
he's a creepy dude too.
But then he just went to another live and admitted it. It's like he wanted to say it when he was ready with maybe the correct number of watchers in there because smaller rooms he wouldn't say it.
Listen though, why is she at a place alone with him right now? Like, where are they? She don't know him. Is she a vulnerable adult in that way? That she would be. She doesn't need to be at a stranger's house. Does she not understand the dangers?
Recording of something that no one's ever heard before, no other creator. And I guarantee you it wasn't an audio recording, it was her saying it because it was Kimmy's voice and it said, "My boss bailed me out." On God, on everything I love. That's what he said.
And he also said, "I'm going to do you a favor, Energizer."
So wait, someone catch me up. What's happening? So,
oh Lord,
what? Who bailed me out? For what?
Oh Lord, Candace, you're gonna have to go Google, hun.
For that, when she was still in here, when her and Don were still in here, I was gonna say, when she said, "Oh, I'm not afraid or anymore because Courtney and Brad are in the hoot scow," and then I was trying to say, well, obviously there's somebody still out there because Courtney said she's willing to work with the prosecutors, but I didn't get to get that out.
That still cracks me up, by the way. Like it's on her terms.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna drop so that somebody else can come up. I literally just woke up and I need my coffee.
You're good, Jax.
Morning, Jack.
I'm gonna do the same.
Love you all.
Take care, Jax.
You guys have a great day.
You too.
So I did not hear what happened or hear the actual thing take place. I obviously have picked up on what happened. And I don't need to know because like the details of it or whatever. But I'm sorry, Energizer, that that happened to you. But I'm just going to say that it will not happen on my platform either. If he tries to come in or she tries to come in, I won't allow it either. But again, I'm sorry, Energizer.
Well, actually, I think Energizer kind of did everybody a favor because he's taking the brunt of this, but
right, I agree.
Everybody figured out that he has her
Don't
on
come to
his
mine.
when he comes in now, she's going to be on his lives or his boxes or whatever, and that so everybody's going to be cutting him out. So, thank you, Energizer.
Well, I thought
Thank
that
you.
was
I got
part
it
of
a
her
case.
bond conditions that she wasn't supposed to be on the app and on social media. So didn't she just right there break?
There is no order. It was just a warning.
Bond. So right there,
Somebody else said that that is not true. The only thing on her bond condition is she can't talk to Courtney, Brad, and somebody else.
Okay.
Rich.
Rich. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of his name.
Okay.
You may be right, Miss.
Yeah, she
I don't know, but they said that they've seen it.
I can take down Energizer so somebody can come back up, honey. I don't know how to get out of there, though.
I don't know for sure, but when you're on
You're
bond,
good, Piper. If you want to stay, I can. There's.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Paul, you mind if I drop you down, bud?
Yeah, I can drop. If you need
All right.
anything, let me know.
Hey, Piper.
No, this should not be a shocker. Look
So
at
now
her
we got an
back.
open box if anyone ends up wanting to request. Guys, first and foremost, I do want to say, I want to take a commercial break and say, Dawn, again, if you're listening to this, and the things that people are claiming that you are sleeping or shacking up with, Kimmy, you're a nasty fucking man. Nasty. Second and foremost, Kimmy, you know you're not supposed to be on the app, whether the judge did or did not say you could or could not be on TikTok. I don't give a shit. You should not be on here at all. Yeah, it's my bad,
Well, we're
guys,
so
that I
glad that
came
his
on and
view has
allowed this.
changed.
But think about it this way: how much longer would have all of us been waiting if we didn't know?
Right. And I just want to say, if you can we tap the screen for him? And if you can send a heartbeat for him, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay, I just got a few things to say. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, Tina.
Okay, so look, you all.
Tina's
this
talking.
goes back to however long. Look at her baby daddy. Look at his age. Okay, look at Rich. Look at his age. You know, this is her
It's
MO.
known to them.
Exactly. So this should not be a shocker that she took to this man that showed interest in her. Okay?
It's not really.
So, I mean, she's going to hang herself. Let her hang herself. We all need to just move on. And when we see that him or her try to get in a box, you drop them instantly or don't accept them, period. And move on from this. This is just ridiculous. Okay? Let this girl hang herself. This is what she's doing. You know, I mean, she likes the older men. We all can clearly see this. So let her be.
This is how we all got here to begin with. They brought it to here, and they're doing it again. And they hung themselves before. Let them hang themselves again.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, and
Piper?
also, I do want to say, because Stan was here and he heard, if I'm not wrong, he heard Kimmy say it too. I asked Kimmy a question. I said, do you feel that anyone else is involved now that Courtney and Brad have been arrested? She had said, well, I don't think so. Am I not wrong?
No, that's when she said that she didn't. Also, she said she didn't feel scared, and that's when I was saying I was trying to put that in there. Well, obviously somebody's still out here because Courtney's willing to work with the prosecutor.
Piper, you missed out on my theory last night. I'm gonna throw two theories at you, real quick, that you probably didn't hear.
while they're throwing out theories, we do have 236,000 likes. Let's see if we can make it to 250,000. We have 1,400 souls on this room. If you missed it yesterday, last night, I was on News Nation with Ashley Banfield where we talked about this case. Tonight is another show where family members are coming on to talk about it. Okay. So I wanted you to be aware that they're having another segment on Rebecca K. Park tonight, but an interview with family members. All right. We are listening to chaos here, but I think we pretty much got the gist of what happened over there. He's changing his tune now and saying, you know, gosh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have, you know, maybe lesson learned here. I don't know. You can watch it on the Big YT. I can go play you a clip so you can listen to it. They do have a clip up. And the show sent me the whole entire show, but it's still not downloaded because I was going to clip it. Let me see if I can find it and we can listen to it. I need to be able to search for it.
It's an underwater mystery.
But I don't know. Let me see if this link that they gave me is working now. No, it's not going to work. All right, hold on a minute. Was not prepared.
Goes missing the night of November 3rd. She's 38 weeks pregnant. 2 weeks, give or take, from delivery. But on November 25th, 3 weeks and 1 day later, she's found dead in a national forest. She'd been stabbed to death and her unborn baby cut from her womb. And now that baby is nowhere to be found. This is a bit of a head scratcher. Somehow police still say the baby's dead, even though they don't know where the baby is. But it gets worse. Police arrest the victim's own birth mother and stepfather, who were absent for most of her life, but reconnected in 2021. Tonight, the one on the right there, that would be Courtney Bartholomew, and the one on the left there, Bradley Bartholomew. They are charged, among other things, with first-degree murder, felony murder, torture, conspiracy to torture, assault of a pregnant woman, and unlawful imprisonment. That is a mouthful, and that is also many, many years if they're guilty. A prosecutor calls the couple, and I quote, evil personified. Here's what allegedly happened. Police say they lured their daughter to their home, but put her in a truck instead and drove her into the woods and, quote, tortured Rebecca Park in an attempt to remove the unborn infant, resulting in the death of both. And when the deed was done, but while it was still a secret, birth mom, Courtney, spoke to true crime podcaster Stephanie Pratt. She told Stephanie that she had planned to visit her daughter and give her daughter some money that she'd made from selling some land. In hindsight, that may have been part of the alleged plot to lure the victim to her death.
Thank you, Clip.
She whispered under her breath, Mom, you're going to have the 2,000, right? I said, yeah. And she's like, okay. And that was all she said. Yeah, but that tape pops up in her trial. Podcaster also obtained a voicemail from the victim herself, which was left right around the time of her disappearance. From the grave, Rebecca Park's voice is heard telling a friend about her biological mother's plan to take her out for milkshakes and give her some money. I want you to listen closely to this exclusive voicemail never played before on TV. Like, I'm not trying to just make it all about money, and I really don't give a but I told her that. So today she's supposed to actually give me the actual but we'll see how that goes. And which means money wise. And go out for shakes. So we'll see. But now we know how that went. After Rebecca Park was found slaughtered, her mom, Courtney Bartholomew, spoke to the podcaster Stephanie Pratt again. And this time she decided to blame her daughter Rebecca's death on her other daughter. That would be Kimberly, right there on the left. But, you know, for good measure, she threw in Rebecca's fiance, a man named Rich Fowler. Kimmy is in jail, and so is Rich. Do you know what they're going to be charged with at the preliminary hearing? Homicide. Your grandson is missing. What do you think about this? The baby? Could the baby still be alive? I hope so. Well, none of that was true, but Kimberly Park, the victim's sister, is charged with tampering with evidence and lying to police, while Rebecca's fiance, Richard Fowler, is charged with drug crimes. And that's curious. Joining me now with much more on all of this is Stephanie Pratt. You just saw her. It's her podcast called Steph's Case Files. Good to have you on, Stephanie. Thank you so much for being here. I wanted to ask you what you think the most important information was that you learned from your interviews. Well, I learned the timeline, which is so important. And I learned inconsistencies in the timeline that Courtney was given and the descriptions that she was giving of Rebecca getting into that mystery car on November the 3rd. And through our interviews, things started not to add up and didn't make sense. And I knew something nefarious had happened. So there's a clip, okay? I think the whole segment was maybe 15 minutes. And I'll send them a text and they'll know that that download didn't work and see if I can get a clip of the show so that I can show it to you all, okay? Thank you. Yes. So when I first heard about Rebecca's story, it wasn't long after it happened, and really nobody had picked it up yet. Not main media. It was just in local newspapers and on the local news. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for that. And my goal was to blow it out of the river, or blow it up is what, my a friend of the family who contacted me wanted to happen here, because she knew something was wrong. And that's how it got started. More than 7 million times on the Book of Faces, from my post, has Rebecca's face been seen. She deserves justice, and her baby deserves justice. We do not have confirmation on where the baby is or if they have found the baby. I would appreciate, I mean, they don't have to, the police don't have to do, they don't owe us any sort of, presser. But I would like to see another presser with updates on the updated search for the baby. Maybe but I have a feeling either way, no matter what, we're going to find out more at the preliminary, and then we'll definitely find out more after they are indicted, if they are, by grand jury. How did the police come to think it was the mom and stepdad? Probably by watching TikTok. I'm just being honest with you. Probably by watching all of the panels that she was on and all of the shows that she was doing on TikTok. And they probably looked at each other and said, I don't know. I'm sure they're smart and they've got their own ways, and they're familiar with the family and how they are. They have a long history with them. And so I'm sure that they were alerted right away. Well, I still wonder, and we've talked about this before, why did they not put her into the missing persons database when what they would deem appropriate amount of time passed? 48 hours? Maybe it's because they suspected all along that she wasn't alive.
But they still should have put her in there. Can't just guesstimate. So that was very oddly to me. Mm-hmm. Missing almost a whole month, and you're found, and you never got an official missing persons database, which in this case it wouldn't have helped because they knew the whole time where she was. They spoke to me and other creators in a calming tone, a calming voice, quick to answer, changing facts and situations. Could be Haley. Mm-hmm. The reels in the house. Thank you for the corgi corg. It's sad and scary to know that the police dropped the ball. They did, but I have to say they did a good job, in my opinion, on the time to get them arrested. I think as a collective, Rebecca's name was heard so high from the mountaintop that perhaps the police then said, we need to start paying attention to this because the media is going to get a hold of this, So we need to hone in on the facts here and really take a look at this situation. And I didn't even see it. And what did you send? Alyssa, thank you. And I missed it. Sometimes I'm reading the comments and I don't see, but I do appreciate you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do. Everything you do, of course, I do. Mm-hmm. Alyssa. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Well, Beth, since you're bringing that up, let's talk about the fact that this could turn into a federal case. And I wish I had more time with Ashley because I did want to talk about the fact that if they find that her life was taken on federal land, then it could turn into a federal case. And then the wealth penalty is back on the table. I go live at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. I have no idea what time that is in the U.K. Although I did my DNA and I'm 80% English. I still don't know UK time. They did look for her. I think they knew this whole time. Right, exactly. UK is 5 hours ahead, says Dora. It bothered me too, Candace, because my daughter just turned 23 just a few weeks ago. And I just kept thinking, we heard sort of an expert get on that other panel or wherever they went. Thank you, Mickey. Happy Friday to you. I forgot what I was going to say. When you're reading comments, you lose your thought process because it interrupts the signals, I guess. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, the expert. The expert on the panel was talking about the relationship between Courtney and Rebecca, that her being the biological mom but not having a relationship with her would make it easier for her to disconnect and not be emotionally attached to her daughter, someone she didn't give birth to. Still, it's outrageous, and it's not how normal people think. It's not how your normal thought process is to take somebody's life. It shouldn't be. But we are at this juncture here where we have to now understand the psyche of Courtney and what was going on to stay so calm. Really, audio from the interviews that she done should be saved to play in like some sort of class for psychology, to listen to her responses and her tone and her flow and everything that she was trying to hide. Thank you, Beck. Becca. I got a Beck and a Becca. Yes, that is true. The street pharmaceutical use will do that to you. Okay, Mickey. Well, everybody is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and everything is alleged in what we're talking about. Yes, of course. But are you really coming in here and telling me straight up that they didn't do it? You must know something the rest of us don't. Bama, what I heard was the parents are going to have a service for her in the spring because it's very cold in Michigan right now. Maybe. Thank you for your follow. 1,500 souls in here. If you are in here right now, give me a follow because that's totes free to do. Thank you for the heart. Who did it? It went too fast, but I appreciate you. Yes, of course. Anybody can stream me live. I don't care. Though I'm about to go for the day. I got stuff to do. I'm so behind on laundry. Do I think more people will be arrested? I don't think so. I think we got pretty much. I don't think Rich is involved at all. But remember, Kimmy's charges have not been dropped. They said a medium said that? Oh, Lord. They're like, what dentist? I got to go back on Tuesday. I hate the dentist. Do I think her bile dad is involved? No. He did. Rich did get out on bond. Hi, Harmony. Hi. Ashley involved? I don't think so. I mean, it's just my opinion. Anything can change, right? Anything. I don't think he is in there. Not that I've heard. When the trial starts, yes. When the day one after we've selected the jury, this is if they're indicted. Yes. It will be months. I don't know how far out they are or if Courtney and Brad requested a speedy trial, but this will take some number of months. So I'm hoping it's going to be spring or summer before I go up there. I think she knows some things. No, this weekend I'm trying to schedule Brad Bradley. I need to get with my friend Sandy and see if that is a feasible time for them. Where is excuse me, Amy Bradley is missing. If you haven't caught that one on Netflix, you need to go watch it. I think it will be too. Oh God, yes, Beth, of course. I'll be glad. I'll be happy to meet you. Murdoch starting back up. Yeah, I know. But he's in there for financial forever anyway. But yeah, I think he totally did it, and I think the lady who tried to influence jurors and because she wanted a book deal and all of that, she's totally wrong. And I think she blotched this, and I think that he probably will get a new trial because of it. Thank you. They need done bad. Yes, Brad Bradley, her brother. No updates on Fabian. Mm-mm. He's not said, other than that one time in that one live, that one night, he has not said anything. Yeah, just laying low. And I don't blame him. I don't think he had anything to do with this. But I wonder though, did he know her growing up or just when she turned 18 like Courtney? Thank you, Paula. Strong, I believe. Strong. I think. 18 as well. Phew. Fabian asked for privacy and time to grieve. I don't blame him. Hey, Mama. Mm. It could be. It could be. Could Brad be the father of the baby? I don't know. He said that they didn't get along. Yeah, C-section. So on the baby, I want to make sure that we know that it's not that she. We don't know what they've said. I don't know what Brad has told him about the baby. We don't know what Courtney's told him about the baby. But we don't have an official word on where the baby's remains are. That's what we don't have. So we don't have confirmation that the baby has been found or not so far, unless I'm missing something. Not long, because wasn't she with Rich in 2023? So her and Brad haven't been together long. Mm. Oh, they did? Oh, they said they're not giving a statement. Well, it's still an ongoing investigation. Yeah. Mm. 9 years? I thought she was with Rich a couple years ago. That's so nasty. It's horrible. They were married in 21. Hold on a minute. I got a text message here. Hmm. Oh, my. Listen, a lot going on right now, says Amanda. I have info because unfortunately they are family. I think that you should call the police with any kind of information that you have. Right. Mm. It's okay, Beast. It's fine. That person is claiming to be family. Excuse me, I'm a little wheezy today. Yes, we've been throwing down over it this morning. Yes. Huggles. So good to see you, friend. Thank you for your heart, me. If you are in this room, give me a follow right now. The next time that I am live is tomorrow night. Let me give you all some times here so you can write them down. Get my schedule up. Oh, excuse me. Tonight, I'm going to be live. Tonight, Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Write it down. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. That's the next time that I'm going to be live. Okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Danielle. I grew up a holler. Thank you. Oh, midnight for UK. Get you some popcorn. No, I'm not going to register it as a live because we have all sorts of technical difficulties when I do that. When people come, when the battler comes in, so I'm not going to do it. But charge in coins because it is the agency to agency battle that happens at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's correct. I'm in near Knoxville, Tennessee. You live a holler in Letcher County? I grew up a holler in Harlan County. What's up, Letcher County? You're my neighbor. Following the Mickey Steins case much? Oh, Lord. I think there's some sort of documentary coming out about it. You're in a holler in Floyd County? I do once a week, Cassidy, to help support what I do and buy equipment and travel and FOIAs and editing, just a little bit of everything. So, yeah. Yes, Jilly Bean, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I hope it's a good one. Oh my gosh, yes, Luigi Mangione throwing down in court. I got to get caught up. You are in a holler in Carter County. Carter County? Where's that at? Oh, Lord, Mama 3. I have started the Diddy doc. Who has started the Diddy doc on the Netflix? I've started it. I'm through the first episode, and I'm ready to throw down. Yes, Harlan, Kentucky. Tina, is this thing on? You have family from there. I'm related to everybody in Harlan, so yes, Tina, we're probably cousins. But no, I grew up Pathfork Holler. Pathfork. Pike County? Oh, Lord. Your family live at the bottom of Black Mountain. What is your family surname? Mine is Oddly because we're from England. So it's quite different and the only ones in Harlan. Mm-hmm. Wilkerson. No. I'm biologically a Brock, which I had no idea about. Like bee's nose. I done the DNA test and accidentally uncovered a family secret that's 80 years old. He did? He's so mean. Your kids are Brocks? We are. All right, folks. I've got to go get back in the world of seeing what other news is out there. I've not done hardly any videos on TikTok. I've just been so busy with the live show and trying to get Rebecca's name out there on other media platforms. Remember, I'm going to be live tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then at 10 p.m., Abby, the cousin of Rebecca, is going to be live with Ashley Banfield on News Nation regarding the Rebecca K. Park case. They're going to talk about it again. At 9, Brandy. 9 p.m. is going to be Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be the throwdown 3-minute battle. We've got to win it. And then we go right back to talking about cases. 3 minutes, one time a week. That's all I do in order to, so that I don't have to go back to being an accountant in a gray cubicle without a microphone. That would be a tragedy. $8:30. Yes, I will be in the room 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The big YT is where News Nation is. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. I appreciate your taps. Yeah. See you later, cousin Tina, cousin sister Aunt Tina. Probably. We are from where we are from. All right. Thank you guys for throwing down with me this morning. You make it happen. You come in here every single day and make my dreams come true right before my eyes, no matter what. And for that, I love you for forevermore. You are forever appreciated. Make sure you follow me on every social media platform. All you have to do is look for the same username and logo. I am everywhere you can possibly think of, but especially on YouTube and especially on Facebook, because wherever you are, there I am too. You guys have a blessed day and be kind to one another. I love you.